Okay, so boom! Today we're watching Being an Ugly Woman. I guess she's talking about the life of being an ugly woman. I ain't gonna lie, being an ugly man compared to being an ugly woman, bro, there are two different lives. At least as an ugly woman, you'll still get dates, you'll still get drinks, you'll still get, attention. Maybe not by the men you want, but by somebody, you feel me? As an ugly man, bro, the L's you take are astronomically worse. Terribly worse, bro. Not only are you a man, but you're also ugly. So your life starts on extra hard.
If you're ugly, you're living life on hard mode. When I was in high school, I was fat and I was ugly, and I had this friend who was a boy, and we would talk every single day. Like, we were friends. Like, we were talking a lot. We would talk until like 3 a.m. sometimes.
I can't tell. Like, she does look pretty, but I don't know if the resolution is doing a disservice. I think she's pretty as fuck, but I don't know. Let's go.
He said that he didn't want to be seen in public with me.
Damn! Niggas in high school, I mean, nobody wants to get clowned in high school. I mean, it builds the most character development, I guess, but nobody wants to get clowned like that.
Know how ugly you have to be for someone to say, I don't want to be seen with you? And ironically, this is not the first time this happened, because I was in band and some guy had a crush on me in band, and I found out and I was like, no, did not want that man. He said, oh, it's fine. He was talking shit about me, saying I wouldn't even want to be seen with her anyways. I would not date her. You literally had a crush on me. Being seen with me will not be the end of the world. Maybe it was in high school, but now I have actual friends that actually like to be seen with me in public, so
you know the girl Aisha who came on here who said she's ugly and she's never going to be someone's dream bride because people always tell her she's ugly? Maybe she grew up in a really white area, I don't know. I see a lot of response videos saying, stand up girl, stop bullying yourself, love yourself, girl, you're so pretty, don't listen to them. And I think that's all great and nice, but I feel like it's so unhelpful because I was like that when I was growing up.
Bro, tell me why I thought she was about to go in a whole different direction. I thought she was about to be like, y'all are lying to her. I thought she was about to start airing this girl out. Okay. You have my attention though. You definitely have my attention.
I really hated myself and how I looked, and I grew up in a really white town and I only saw white beauty. If you're constantly called ugly and other girls are called pretty, you're constantly overlooked and other girls are constantly asked out around you. There's no one person that I think has that amount of delusion in them that can be like, yeah, but I'm pretty. I feel like people are unrealistically ganging up on this girl or preaching self-confidence. This is just a genuine question to people. How can you realistically...
I literally can't read this. I would want to read this so bad, but I cannot. It is very it looks like a bunch of chicken scratch and it sucks.
I wish there was a way that I could talk about feeling ugly and people could talk about feeling ugly and unattractive without being accused of being a compliment fish.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. If you're just oh, I'm so ugly, or damn, I don't get no bitches. Yeah, niggas start to think that you're trying to fish for compliments, or they feel like you have such low self-esteem that you need it. And that's not something that you want to be accused of or painted as. But hey, sometimes you need a little pick-me-up, Sometimes you want that old lady to walk across and be like, you're so handsome. You know what I mean? Nah, that shit is definitely a pick-me-up for sure.
Because I grew up conventionally unattractive, and I would argue that even now I am still conventionally unattractive.
Conventionally? I couldn't say that. If you're freak nasty, shit, there's plenty of niggas that want to be with you. And actually be with you, right? But if you're Warlock, the Destroyer, that one, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I know that there are people that probably find me attractive, just like there are people that definitely do not find me attractive. But as a society, I think it's really stupid for us to pretend that looks don't matter and don't play a huge role in how we are treated and how we are perceived.
Oh, for sure! For fucking sure! I have definitely seen way more conventionally attractive women get a lot more slack and a lot more opportunities than a woman. It's actually real. Hold on. I can't spell. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Yes, research consistently shows that attractive people often receive more opportunities. Yes, gang. This is very motherfucking real.
Not to mention, especially with what's happening with Love Island right now, look at how much we are talking about how these people look, how we are criticizing their faces, their bodies, the way that they look. We get so comfortable talking about other people's looks, their faces, their bodies, their teeth, their eyelids, right? But the moment that that person acknowledges, hey, I think I'm ugly, I think I'm unattractive, we call them a compliment fisher.
I saw a couple.
Damn. Well, I mean, to that last girl's statement, I don't normally think that they're a compliment fisher. I just think, you know, they need a little pick me up. They need a little, oh, am I ugly or does this look bad on me? Nah, baby, you look delectable, delicious. Like, what? Like, come on now. Stand up, tighten up. You got that.
Couple videos talking about this, but I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on how frustrating it is not to be conveniently attractive in this day and age specifically, and also not knowing anything. So I'm 21. I don't know how to do my natural hair. I don't know how to do makeup.
That's your mama's fault. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not to talk shit on your mama, but your mama could have definitely taught you how to do your hair. Maybe not the makeup part. Makeup, you feel me? Here or there, but you know what I mean? Tutorials on YouTube, you got that. But the hair? Nah, your mama could have definitely helped you with that.
I don't know how to dress, and it's not that I don't want to do these things. I want to, but no one realizes how hard it is, especially like when you ask for help and people are just like, well, do what makes you happy, where would you want to be happy? But the point is, I want to be happy wearing new things and not look like a fool. I want to wear makeup but not look like a clown. I want to do my hair, but I don't want it to look bad, you know? And when you ask for guidance and stuff like that, it's just so hard. And you try to look up online, and when people don't look like you, they look conventionally attractive, it's so much harder because you're like, this will never look as good on me than it does on them.
Since I grow very chopped, I can tell you all the signs that you're also chopped.
Bro, I don't know. Yo, I found that funny as fuck. Yo, her forehead gleaming. But nah, she's pretty. She pretty. Like, you know what I mean? No, she's pretty for sure.
So the first sign is that women, especially nice women, suggest changes to your appearance a lot. They'll
Damn, she may have a point right there. Oh my God.
be like, oh, you should get your hair.
I'm pausing a lot, but because these are all clips, you feel me? These are clips. These are all clips. And these are very shitty. Like, whoever got these clips, you need to get them in a better resolution, motherfucker.
Done. Oh, you should try this hairstyle. Oh, you should try on lashes. Oh, that's their way of saying that you're chopped, but you got potential to not be chopped, but you're still chopped. Trust me, they don't do this to women that they deem attractive. The second sign.
And they don't do that. They also do that to niggas. You feel me? They also do that to niggas. So if niggas are, oh, you should try this, or oh, you should try that. Gang, I'm the messenger. Don't shoot me. Shoot the nigga that's coming to tell you that.
Is that people easily accept your redeeming qualities outside of your looks. People, especially men, have a hard time believing that a woman can be both beautiful and smart and beautiful and funny. So if you find that people think you are those things and it's never really an argument, or they openly admit it, especially men, you might be a little chopped. The third sign is you were told that you were ugly a lot in middle school and you never had a glow up. People in middle school are very honest, and if you're ugly, they will tell you that you're ugly. So if you never glowed up past that, people probably still think that about you. Number 4, if men don't make eye contact with you. Men hate the existence of unattractive women. If you know, then you know.
Okay, that one, the nigga could be shy. Hold on, don't let her fool you. Niggas could be shy too. All right, and I've definitely made eye contact with ugly women before. What? But then again, I may just be a different breed of nigga. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't believe everything. Don't believe everything.
They will literally treat you like you don't exist. It's like they want to walk right past through you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're good. 5, and this is a well-known one, if you don't get accused of compliment fishing. 6, and this is the last one, people are either really nice or really mean to you. People are really nice to you because they feel bad and want to make you feel better. The people who are really mean to you are just honest and think that you should know the truth.
Okay, that last one is wild because someone could just be a dickhead and then someone could just be nice. That, bro, the last two, bro, but the others, for sure. Especially the first one, when she said, yo, like someone's recommending different things for your style, for your aesthetic, to be more appealing or more like visually appealing. That one, she may have cooked. May have definitely gave some of that sauce for Shirley on that one.
Can we talk about how we are not the woman that's like ever approached?
Yes, we can.
Oh,
Y'all
shit.
go back and watch her video. But basically, she's talking about being out with your pretty friends and you feeling like you're cute, but then the
It says being the one that's never approached, feeling like the ugly duckling of your friends.
aren't attracted to you really, like they're not stepping up and approaching you. So this happens to me all the time. I will feel so cute, makeup done, hair done, like drip or drown, and I'm like, yeah, but then not a single soul. And if someone does approach me, which is very rare, like it basically never happens, it might be like a man my father's age, and it's like, what I'm convinced it is that, like, I don't know if it's the IG baddie aesthetic, the racially ambiguous aesthetic, but I feel like all of the popular aesthetics, I don't fit that. So her question was, what do? Do you tell your friends? Because that might make them want to like dumb themselves down. It's like, no, girl, go ahead and shine. If you thick, be thick. Like if you're popping and cute, be popping and cute, period. Really, what I do, I don't say anything to my friends. I do two things.
Okay.
I have internalized it in the past where I'm like, it's something wrong with me. I've internalized it, but I feel like now I just try to ignore it. And it is hard to deal with because it's like you will be feeling so cute, but I'm like, I don't think it's translating to the outside. And when you grow up with self-esteem issues, it really just transfers into adulthood for the most part. You can feel good about yourself, and I know you shouldn't seek external validation, but let's be real here. BFFR, be freaking for real. If nobody ever approaches you, you do start to think like, am I ugly? Like, what's really good? And one more thing I forgot to mention, I capitalize off of the moment. I'm gonna be honest. It's one friend, and I know she watches my TikTok, so you might know who I'm talking about. But she's bad, okay? Period. And whenever we go out together, the men always come up to her. They send shots to the table. So one thing about me, my friend is cute, and if they're doing for both, which they should be if you're out with your friend.
If it's one friend, fine. If it's like a gargle of you motherfuckers, like 5, 6, I'm like dropping $120 on Don Julio for 6 hoes. The fuck? I only want one of you.
I'm just gonna capitalize off the moment.
And I don't even do that anyway. Like,
and enjoy the free stuff that's coming, because what the heck.
I grew up a very unattractive person.
you have hair underneath that? No, I'm not talking shit. Please don't think I'm talking shit. But I'm just curious. Do you have hair underneath that? Girl talk, how to overcome growing up as an ugly girl. You feel me? I'm just curious.
So if you haven't watched this girl's video, she basically was just saying, you know, she grew up really unattractive. She never got attention from boys, so she feels like she's really ugly. I hope I did not take that out of context. I really hope I did not add nothing on there, but to me, that's what I was getting from her video. And really, I grew up the same way. Like, if I told people that who know me now, they probably wouldn't believe me. But I got bullied so bad growing up. And when you're in your early stages of life, if everybody around you is telling you that you're ugly, that there's something wrong with you, that you're less than the other girls your age because of how you look, you're gonna believe it. It doesn't matter how strong you are or how much maybe your mom tells you you look good at home. It's gonna affect you when all of your peers are constantly pouring hate into you, constantly telling you you're ugly, constantly treating you like you're ugly. The boys your age are overlooking you, making fun of you. Everybody around you is bullying you and constantly putting hate on you. It's going to affect the way you see yourself, especially in your younger years. I was bullied very badly in school, like K through 12, like the whole time. Like, it wasn't one year in grade school where people left me alone or I wasn't being bullied. So when I was like 16,
maybe that's a universal experience because, hey, gang, I ain't gonna lie, as a nigga, no, I definitely got packed. I got made fun of. I got made fun of 2 things: my teeth and my skin tone. Because I fucked my teeth up when I was younger. I fell, hit my mouth on a root of a tree, right? Which fucked up my side, or fucked up my side teeth. And then I had this weird obsession with biting on like metallic shit, which also gave me a fat ass gap. So yeah, no, definitely my teeth and my skin tone. It didn't matter, bro. It did not matter. Fresh cut. Fit was, the fit for a fucking 14, 15-year-old. And gang, like, I was getting packed up daily.
I went on a self-love journey, like a big one. And basically, I learned that the only way to combat what other people have told you or what other people have said about you, how other people have treated you, the only way to not let that affect the way that you see yourself is you have to put yourself in an environment where you're surrounded by positivity, where people are uplifting you. And honestly, for me, that environment was just even church, like not physically going to church, but when I went home every day after school, I would Google or YouTube how to love yourself, how to help self-confidence as a young girl, how to start your self-love journey. And I would constantly meditate on those materials, and that's really what helped me build my self-confidence up.
That's some really good fucking advice. If you take away anything out of this video, that was some real good motherfucking advice. Because I was about to make a joke, because less of a joke, more of like a real statement. If niggas lie to you, and this is something that I've seen women do often, and we know who you are, bro. When your girl, your homegirl or whatever is like, yo, like, she ain't looking like as good as she could, you feel me? Like, I understand nobody wants to be called fat. Nobody wants to be called unattractive. Nobody wants to get their aesthetic or their style talked down on, right? But gang, bro, you can definitely still recommend your partner some advice, bro. You can. The amount of women I've seen talk to one another and be like, girl, you look amazing, when they look like Gorlock. No, you're all lying and not letting them elevate. Hard truths. I think that's why men are far more likely to glow up than women, because when you get packed up every fucking day, right, for your skin, when I say skincare, I meant skin tone, right, height or weight. Well, you can't change your height, but you know what you can do? Get in the fucking gym and get bigger. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all girls will dead ass let really paint a wrong picture. Yes, you should uplift your friend and keep their confidence high, but also being able to tell them the real truth of things that they can do that, and I understand nobody always wants to get criticized, but, just be like, hey, let's go to the gym together. Let's do something. You feel me? To elevate, to lift each other up. Like, damn, gang, not all negative statements are degrading the individual you care about. You feel me? And hopefully they're able to differentiate between the two. But damn, bro, a lot of women be lying.
And I truly believe that nobody's ugly, right? But people are going to feel ugly when everybody around them is constantly trying to tear them down and tell them that they're ugly. So a lot of people might think like, oh my God, like, why would she say she's ugly? But I've even felt like I was ugly because of my environment. So when you're able to create your own environment, even if that's just like locking yourself in your room and like listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, girl talks about how to love yourself, about, how to build up your self-confidence, about how to go on a self-love journey, that honestly makes all the difference. And when I got into college and I saw how the niggas was on my body, I'm like, oh yeah, they lied. They lied. Ain't nobody ugly. They lied.
All right, I appreciate these assortment of clips. Hey, Brittany, I fuck with you, gang. Thanks for keeping my ear to the streets, to the women who do feel like that. But shorty, please, better resolution clips. But beyond that, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what your guys' experience was down in the comments growing up. If you were called ugly, if you were handsome, if you were beautiful, and you peaked in high school. But I appreciate you guys, and you grit your teeth through everything out here. Trust and believe. Grit your teeth and chase your dreams.